You may ask yourself, why did the stream just restart? Well, there's a very good reason for that. It's so I can delete the VOD that I just did of me talking into a dead microphone. I'm not going to save the VOD of me talking into a dead microphone, but it exists, and I'm going to let you know that it does. Anyways, we're going to work on P6S tonight, because I've already cleared P5S, and, you know, I just really want to continue. Actually, I really want to get my mount, but at this time of the patch, it's not a great time to be farming extreme modes. If you're going to be working on something, this is the time to work on Hog. So we're going to go ahead and hop it up on over to this high-end duty and look for some P6S. A lot of 5th circles. We're on 6th circle, though. Fresh Frog. Fuck yeah. Fresh Frog is what we're looking for. 6th circle. Fresh Frog. Look at these 8th circle motherfuckers. And I'm 3rd kid. I'm already on 8th circle. Sorry that I'm not very good at video games. I like how few 7 circles. There's a lot of 7 circles. Never mind. All right, so let's get some looking. Blind Prog Polarity. Not what I'm looking for. 6th fresh. Reaper. Ooh, God, no, we're not joining that. I'm sorry, I'm not joining your party with a really fucked comp. Much as I'd like to. Fresh Prog Hector, we looked at that one already. Let's go check the other page. I want to rearrange the order of my audio thing so I can see stuff better, because it's really in a bad order. I'll worry about that another time. OBS just had a massive update that I neglected to download because I got a hit through Infinite Quality that said to not fucking download it because it's going to break your shit and you probably want to wait. So we're looking for a fresh fish that can join. They're probably going to be on page 2. This is a lot of Storm's Crown running right now. Actually, I'm really more interested in actually making some progress. Enraged cleared, not quite where I'm at. Fresh Prog, Hector video. That looks like my party. Hello. Alright, I need to correct a thing on my bar. I have my nice pots out. No, we're doing trash pots. I also, I've watched the video.
Hi guys, and welcome to Actions. We also need a
let's just skedoodle on down and up to the first mechanic.
The fight starts with Hemetheos' Dark 4, which is a raid wide.
Yeah.
Heal and definitely mitigate this heavily, especially if you're in week 1 gear. Kellic Synergy is one of the 2 tank busters you'll see in this fight.
Yeah.
For Kellic Synergy, this targets the main tank with a conal tank buster. This.
So. Oh, you look at the calves. No, I'm going to skip the cutscene. Oh, this song fucks. Discord. You want to hop in Discord? I do not want to hop in Discord, as a matter of fact, because I'm live streaming. Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot that this song fucks. Never turn that up. We'll see. Discord's making me nervous. At least with streaming. Yeah, I so want to join Discord while I'm streaming. I would like to stand here. I'm excited. The music is what sold me on wanting to do this tier. Like, by a hot margin. Not entirely certain what we're doing. The reason Discords make me hesitant is because they're probably discussing stuff and I don't know what they're talking about. That's not necessarily worried about talking shit. I'm worried they're like I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. So I just wanted to clear the green FC logo. I hate it when it's green. It's kind of annoying. Alright, I don't know what's happening, but we're ready to go. I'm paired with this guy. For which mechanic, I have already forgotten.
Can be shared with any seed.
I've remembered.
Lessons that would square pretty heavy damage over time afterward.
What's that? Sorry, I'm quick rushing through the video to remember everything. Sir, your Discord profile which is not accurate. It's not? What? What are you talking about? Your Discord profile Twitch is not accurate. What do you mean? You've done me a concern. What do you mean? What's broken this time? It links to Tiny Necro Gaming. Oh my god, right. I changed the fucking name. Right. I forgot it. Fucking... I will have to fix that. Whoops. God, I'm good at what I do. And what I'm good at doing is being fucking stupid. It's like when you fucking move and you're like, you know there's 1,000 things that need your address updated, but you just don't know what they all are. But how is it going, Flab? Thank you for letting me know. I will attempt to fix this while running a thing because, oh god. I just misclick and drag my fucking mouse across my bar. Don't die, free country. Can't make me. Todd Howard would want me to die. Can't do. Oh god. I have watched the video, but like I barely retained it. Which strat are we doing for this? Be good or aggro? Like, I know what's happening. I don't know what strat we were doing for that. I completely fucking blanked on that. That's a mechanic where the boss is targeting people. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. It's not an unusual mechanic. I just fucking blanked. Okay, I should have that. Ooh, this is gonna be awkward. Yeah, so the thing that's just happened was the boss everyone gets a number, and he fires off an AoE on the numbers. So the strat that they're doing... They're doing the same as Diamond. I should just ask to make sure I'm not stupid. I really don't want to join their Discord. The strat they are doing. Yeah, it's Diamond Weapon is what they're talking about.
In the east and west. When 1 gets hit, 1 and 5 swap. 2 gets hit, 2 and 6 swap. 3 get, which is the cleaves, still be able to, some groups do week 1, is you just have odds go north, evens go south, and after the first odd number gets hit, the next
the strat they're doing that I'm obviously not doing. No, because I thought they were doing the other version of it. Fight me. There, the Discord should work now. I feeks. Because there's 2 strats. One is everyone goes to B. Odds go north, evens go south. And then you just, as it detonates, the next odd moves up, and everyone just kind of moves across. The other one is you have everyone on these, the people who are getting hit on these markers, and then they swap.
The one my group went with was literally the Flood Ray solution from Diamond Weapon. So 1 through 4 go slightly north-south of the...
Yeah, and they're doing Diamond. I'll show you what Diamond is. I can't explain it because I'm just really fucking dumb. But I promise I know what it is. I'm not a trap party. It's a fresh prog, alright? I'm not expected to know the mechanics, okay? It's free country. I thought this was America. Where we'll fight the power. Suck it, libtards. Checkmate atheists. Boom, nothing but net. I don't know. I don't work here. Team America. Oh, I like light parties though. They make me feel confident, basically, standing with my teammates. It's a really low bar. Okay, so I am 6, so I am going here. No, I'm dumb. I'm going over here. My bad. I'm going over here. Oh, he's going over there. Going over here. Oh, 6 is supposed to be on that side. I am stupid. Never mind. Okay, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Okay. I just had to say it out loud because I'm actually mentally retarded. Am I going in or out? I don't remember this. I only watched that section.
This is a giant AoE explosion, so you can finally deal with her out. Then, so you can just do go to your position, and while waiting in this position, look at the boss who's casting Force. So,
oh, I knew that. Duh, someone was dumb. That's why I was so confused. I was like, I have the thing, but I go in, but I've got tether.
Normal road. This is mode. This is about to cleave the entirety of east-west. Sometimes it'll cleave north-south first.
Okay, let me show you the picture. It's this. Stack in. Don't ED out, because they're going to get pulled in. These guys, They're out. It's a swap mechanic. I was deeply confused because I was involved in the swap mechanic, but had the fucking stack marker. And I was like, huh? This is great. I can't wait to get blacklisted by this static and never ever spoken to again. I misclicked my opener. I'm doing a terrible job right now. I should be embarrassed. I'm not. I should be. It's been a long day. It's been a long month. Thanks, dude. Some smoked chicken with. Alright, what do we got? We got that again. And back here with my Budrow. Forgotten his name, but he's got a #1 marker, and that's all I really need to know. Fuck yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 6, so I'm going over here. One gets hit, 2 gets hit. I go over here. I'm unstupiding myself, alright? This is just how it works. God, yeah. I don't even remember Diamond Weapon. It was so long ago. Like 2 years. Did I even do Diamond Weapon? That may be the only one I didn't do. No, I didn't do Emerald Weapon. That's the one I didn't do. Right. Okay. I have thingy, so I am just fucking off. Oh, God. I was confused. There's people where I was supposed to go. I didn't have tether, so I was going out. There's something about that I'm not understanding.
Burn out, so you can just do the opposite. But the other way to solve this is the fact that it's all based on rolls. So if you don't have a tether, say like R2, you look at your symbol, you realize you're an in, and you can now call it for the rest of the group. It's DPS in, tank healers out. It will always either be that or the opposite. All tank healers in or all tank healers out. Always. Go to your position, and...
Sorry, I'm rewatching that section.
Look at the boss who's casting 4-6. So, like in normal road, this is about to cleave the entirety of east-west. Sometimes it'll cleave north-south instead. Wiggle to the safe spot. The tether's going to swap the mechanics, and now they're all going to go off, but I'm going to slow these down. These would normally happen one at a time. The giant explosions are really big. This is like Warrior of Light's meteors for limit break 3 large. The donuts, and finally the staff marker, which is quite wide, so as long as you're middle with each other.
God, I love being confused. I went silent because I'm trying to communicate with these people that I've inflicted myself upon. Like I said, the issue I'm running into right here is they're talking to each other in a Discord, and I'm not in the Discord. So, like, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Alright, we're gonna fucking brain dead that strat this time, which is if I'm out, I'm just going northwest and I'm gonna fucking stand in the corner. That's what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to join their Discord. I'm streaming. You can probably back me up on this. You don't want to join a random fucking voice chat while you're streaming. That's a terrible idea. That's why I join parties that specifically don't say anything about Discord. So we're going here, and then we're going to shift over to there. Going quiet. All right, I'm 2. I'm going to 2. This guy's standing in front of me, and that's actually terrifying. I'm going to favor to the south a little bit so I don't cleave these gentle folks over here. Shift up. Heal myself. Mildly panic. Yep. Check this out. I did actually watch the Hector lecture, but I'm the kind of person that watches a video and goes, okay, I'm aware that these things exist. I don't know what they are, and I remember nothing. Because I'm kind of fucking stupid. Okay, so I'm going here. I did that wrong. I thought it was swapping. Thought it was donut swap. Okay, I'm not getting this.
You get a bunch of different symbols appearing above players. If you have one of these, this is a giant AoE explosion, so you need to go all the way out at your assigned corner. One of these is a donut, or a dynamo, if you will. Which means
I'm just gonna add, like, do the tether swap signs? Like, I'm so paranoid. Okay. Was so scared I killed everyone again. I should have retitled this to Watch Tiny Panic attempting to do mechanics with minimal understanding. Like, I thought I killed everyone. Apparently someone else did, so... Feel much better now, but I'm still terrified. You may think to yourself, this dude already cleared the first fight? Yes, I did. I promise. There's some... Listen. AoE mechanics? I'm down. Like, don't stand in bad? Fuck yeah, I can do that. Markers on heads? Woo. Ooh, my brain's not big enough for them there strats. That's just pretty complicated. I'm kind of stupid. I am one. Oh, I clipped him. I'm so sorry. I didn't shift far enough. I was literally shifting. In my mind, I was like, you need to shift, dog. You're gonna clip them. And then I clipped them anyways, because I am just the fucking worst. Okay. Ethereal exchange. Alright, we got this. We got this. So those swapping are going north. Those... I am not swapping, so I am just leaving. Goodbye. Going over here. Okay. I stepped in the cone because I'm actually stupid. But so did all the other DPS, so it is hidden. Yeah.
Because it's about to hit north south.
Yeah, so I should have just shifted. Okay. So those go off. Lost does... Oh, God. Right. Transmission. I know what this is. I know how to do this. I'm a snake. So we're just gonna snake forward and shift. Aha! I knew a mechanic. Suck a dick, Flab. Anyone else watching who doubted me? I'm just assuming Flab doubted me. I don't even know if Flab's still watching. Just desperate for attention. Pretty loud. I should be quiet. My roommate's got work in the morning. literally screaming. Alright, honestly, this dude seems to know what the fuck is up, and I am just down with that. Oh, something killed me. So it went X there, so I was safe from that. It plus went there. Or was plus there. I'm trying to zoom out farther. I'm just scrolling my mouse. I want it to be farther back so I can see more.
It always hits perfectly along the diagonal line to cleave out of the arena. One thing that's new for Savage, after the initial hit of 460, he'd always hit.
Oh yeah, so on that first thing where we're all out and in, she goes sides, north and south. So I need to favor, if you're out, you gotta favor the north end until it detonates and then just abruptly shift to a side. They're requesting that I don't kill them, which is fair. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to stand on the inside. Stand over here. Stand north-south. Favor north-south. That's what I'm going to do. Favor north-south. Oof. At least the music's good. Always close to north-south locations, make east-west safe on BV. Yes. I literally just forgot. Oh god, my arm itches. There's been bugs in my house because this house is like a sieve. And they bite me and it's horrible. I wish they would stop. So, you know, that's the thing. Yes, I understand. I just, like, I forgot it twice in a row. I'm going to not do it again. Promise I'm not this bad at Monk. Like I said, in my defense, Prague. Oh, God. Oh, I lost target. Son of a bitch. I hate it when that happens. I don't know why that's even a thing. It's so annoying. Damn it. Fuck my opener. Oh, the tank's dead. I don't think that was supposed to happen. See, I start to feel really guilty, and then the tank just fucking dies, and then I don't feel that guilty anymore. Like, I may be a fuck-up, but the tank just died, so, you know, I'm not the only one. I'm not saying the tank got killed. I'm not saying who killed the tank. I have no idea why the tank died, but the tank died, so clearly, I'm not the only one out here just making mistakes. I am 4. I'm going to travel over to 4. Actually, I'm going to specifically travel over to here. Because, as previously stated, I'm going to make it a point to not fucking kill the party again. Todd is my witness. I think my computer wants to restart. So I'm getting that whip off of it, you know? And by that I mean my FPS is 89. Focus up. I am swapping. I'm going over here. I was not far enough north. Or, I mean, I was far enough south. I was too far north. I was right on the line too. If the goal was to be exactly on the line of the diagonal, I fucking died doing it. Fucking crushed it. Redo positions. What are we doing here? I don't understand why we just did that. Never mind, I figured it out. I know what it is. We're pairing off with a tank and shit. So basically, we're really deciding sides. Okay, maybe I don't actually understand it. I thought I did. And then I opened my mouth and realized that I probably didn't. Oh my god. Thank Liv. Good shit. I was gonna sleep in today, so we're just talking about my day. But I ended up getting up at 8 to like 40. Which is a little early for me. Well, I normally get up for work at like 8:40, so like that's when I normally get up to go to work. I didn't plan on getting up that early, but like I woke up that early, and I try to be a responsible adult. Fucking 5, 6, 8. I'm going to 4. Like 80% certain of that. Oosh. I legitimately couldn't figure out what number that was. I was like, oh, what is this number? Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so I'm in, he's out. Favor south. Oh, just absolutely get deleted. Oh well. I was terrified that I was the only person making mistakes. Like, my initial nervousness shit is like, I was like, oh god, I'm the only fuck up here. Oh no. I have no idea why we just died. But I did remember at the last minute that you need to be south, because she does side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Happen one at a time. The giant explosions are really big. This is like warrior flights, meteors for limit break 3 bar.
Just gonna go ahead and piddly piddle to piddle to piddle. Yeah. So you need to be north and south on that for the first side cones, and then you need to shift for the north and south cone. And we just died. Based off of where I'm standing, I don't know what I died to. Because I was slightly south, so I should have been fine. I guess. I have no idea what just happened. Like, I legitimately just followed number 1. Like, this dude seems to have his shit together, so I just followed him. Oh, come on. I clicked that 3 times to get perfect balance to go off. Oh, I'm supposed to be in. Oh, God. The stat confused me. I am one of those people that, like, I will die in a fight and then just not know where I am anymore. Like, I hate to admit it, if I die once, I'm usually gonna die at least 2 more times. because I will just get lost. Where am I? What is this place? Who are you? Ugh. Mechanics? God, no. My car's fine. Okay. So they did transmission, yeah. And then we did Polymoid 2. And that's just a standard find the safe spot. Then we split into light parties. Got it. Then we go to light parties. That's what that was. Okay, so that was light parties, but it was like a jank light parties. It's a tanks and healers and a fucking DPS. So DPS is down here in this corner. Tanks and healers are up there. Got it. If you've never done Savage, this is kind of what Savage is like. And I mean, like, this is literally Savage. This is the fight. But like, learning the fight it's kind of this. You go mechanic by mechanic. Some mechanics, you just fucking absolutely crush them and you instantly learn them and it's not a problem. Other mechanics, other fights just go fucking step by step. You also use really cheap food. Like, you use good food, but you use really cheap good food in order to make sure you have enough hit points to not die to mechanics like that. Specifically raid-wide damage. So that's why I'm running this meal that's like a full fucking raid tier out of 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? The tank, rah, rah, rah. More of a healer kind of guy myself, you know. I'm really a big fan of healers. I like the way they lift me up when I've fallen down. Ooh, a little spicy there, sir. I have 4. Okay. North. And I'm gonna pop Sprint because I don't want to be here. I hate this. I'm leaving. Goodbye. You know, maybe I should have just done the extreme mode. Because, you know, I've learned that fight already. I would say I could show off in it, but I think we all know that that would be a fucking lie. Alright, change of agonies. I'm in. A little bit south. And dead. Ow. It's sides, then north-south. I'm so stupid. I love this other person. I'm just like, I got the cones in the wrong order. He goes, it's okay. I'm right there with you. Yeah. We're just gonna be stupid together. Fucking stupid team. Needs to go wards up. You're right. Maybe Monk is just too big brain for me. Maybe I gotta lower that IQ and swap to Warrior. I'm sure Flav would be ecstatic. It is a mechanic coming up that I don't want to fail. I actually know how to sing, I just won't on stream. Because I'm afraid the chat will make fun of me. Fucking chat. Okay, out here, we're gonna hang out with our good friend Finn. And we're gonna go ahead and give her the old clockwise shuffle. Plowy blam. Ah, God. Fuck. 4, 5, 7. Okay. Shut up. I'm so dumb. I'm sure that'll make for a great clip if someone decided to. Just like, yes, behold, streamer attempts to count big number 7. Ooh. Man, it's 9:26. Math stops at 6 o'clock. Let's sides, front and back. Badoosh, I did it. Wow, are you proud of me, chat? Please say you're proud of me. No one loves me anymore. I'm so sad. Are these jokes funny? I think they are. You know, the secret to telling a good joke is just repeating it until it's funny. I actually have, like, interesting news about what I did today, but I don't want to share it with y'all until Raven gets here because I don't like to repeat myself, because I'm forgetful. So I'm gonna be a snake. Looks like snake. Yeah, I'm a snake. I got lucky on that. I did not know the fucking cones. Alright, we're doing ethereal exchange again. This one's going to be the markers on the floor. And then it's, okay, yeah. I'm gonna do what I did last time. It's X over there plus there. I'm not very good at these. Ethereal exchange. We're over here. We're monk. We're over here. This is where we monk. Big fan of monk. Like me some monkin'. All right, we're just chillaxing right here. Where's everyone going? That's, oh God. I actually know what the mechanic is before everyone else. I think my heart's gonna explode. I'm not sure I can handle this level of pretension. I'm gonna drink some water. No, drinking water will make more pretension. Quickly, have tea. The tea has sugar, therefore it makes the pretension go down. Ugh, yes. Now am dumb. Drank tea with sugar. Opposite of British, not pretentious. The fuck am I talking about? What the fuck is any of this? Who are you? Who am I? What are we doing here? Why are we here? Just to fucking make bad jokes and embarrass ourselves on the internet in hopes that eventually we'll embarrass ourselves to a high enough degree that people allow us to be financially dependent on strangers' goodwill on the internet as they just hand us money? Yes. That's exactly what we're here for. Fuck you, pay me. Listen, I have fat cat emotes, all right? If you don't want, if you want you some fat cat emotes, you're gonna have to fucking fork over $5 a month, big man. All right, these emotes are fucking great. I don't know if you've checked these bad boys out. There's some good emotes right here. Look at those cats. That's some grade A emotage. I'm just gonna... Yeah, discussing the last mechanic we wiped on, the stacks. Yeah, okay. I know that one. I need more animated emotes so I can have more emotes of fat cats shaking. Fat cats shaking. Is anyone even watching this? Why would anyone be watching this? This is a weird time. Thursdays, man. Thursdays, am I right? Whew. Should I tell them I understand the stack mechanic, or should I just stay silent so that way when I die I don't embarrass myself? You know? You know? Does anyone know? Am I alone? Is there anyone out there? Sorry, I'm focusing my opener. I've been really making a fucking meal of it recently, and I wanted to clean it up, make sure I was doing it right. I've been working really hard on nailing my rotation the last couple of days. And I don't mean on striking dummies. Striking dummies are not, they're useful for me like memorizing openers, but for actually like executing rotation, they're not that good because I'm prone to getting interrupted. And I mean that like personally, like I'm prone to getting distracted and missing a button press or just being really delayed on it. So I was fucking fighting to make sure I hit every goddamn GCD in the last fight. Partially because I had run the I'm number 2. I had run the beginning of the fight so much that I was actually really confident in it. Like when I went for the clear with this other party, I was very confident in myself. That shit was on lock. Also, I have fucked up my rotation. Hot damn. I'm having like an input delay. It's just every now and then I press the button and it doesn't set off the fucking skill like I expect it to. It's just a tiny bit of a thing that's fucking with my timing. Okay, so I'm going south. I'm running. I am running. Is she dead? She's detonating that side. Bullshit. I even died in the right spot. Horseshit. I need to be quiet. My roommate is trying to sleep. Let me turn my stuff down just a little bit, okay? Let's bring it down a notch. Or 2. Or 10. Maybe 40. I have to be. Ah, I'm just in time for Sneaky Snake, the mechanic. I'm gonna shift over here. You know, I'm not gonna pay that much attention to my Oh god. Oh god. That's fine. I was about to say I shouldn't pay that much attention to my rotation. You generally don't want to like focus on rotation while you're still learning the mechanics. But I'm absolutely the stupidest person you've probably ever seen run a Savage fight. So I just do that right out of the gate, honestly. Okay, so X is going there, and there. Oh god, this is me brain not very good at these. Okay, so now we're doing stacks. Stacks. I'm 80% certain it's the stacks. That's weird. That was weird. I don't know what just happened. I'm really confused. Huh. I didn't see that. Okay. Oh, this is fine. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, Saturday. I'm planning on Hildebrand on Saturday. I know I said this last Saturday and then just did the extreme mode. Also, if you missed last Saturday's stream, I cleared the extreme mode last Saturday. It was kind of hype, not gonna lie. Like, we cleared that bitch with me and a healer being the only people alive for an extended period of time. Okay, I believe in this guy has my full faith. I'm glad this dude's here, because I am bad at those kinds of mechanics. This is my spot. There are many like them, but this is mine. Da, 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 wah, wah, wah. I feel like really guilty when someone dies like next to me. Like, it's not my fault. Probably. I don't know. I probably should have been farther in for that, so that way he would have had room to shift down. I'm gonna do that next time. I'm glad that guy limit braked. I was really thinking about it. I don't know what that mechanic was. We're really far into this fight, actually.
Red AoE, so they need to roughly be in their own square. This is where we're going to use those corners that we had, but we're going to have our healers in range go out, and the tanks and melees take the inner square.
Okay, yeah, I should have been right there. I was too far out. Okay, that's what it was. I should have been there. And then we're doing... Okay, then it's the really complicated mechanic. Yuno says it's their last floor. Okay. Two, one, go. That works out, because I do actually need to go to the bathroom. That wasn't just a joke. I actually have to go to the restroom, but I don't want to leave mid, fight. Actually, I don't want to leave during the instance. I don't know why. Just don't. Alright, so we're gonna do the sides. Light party's coming up. And it's gonna be... I'm gonna look at how this spread works more. Specifically the pie thing that the boss is doing. That's what I really need to note right here. So let's look. I'm looking at this corner. Okay. South side of that is safe. Got it. This will help us later in our future endeavors of punching this shit out of this thing. I'm number 2. Go, 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 go. Shift. Oh, God. I just scared myself. I probably terrified these people, too. Ooh. Imagine waking up one day and just being an absolute fuck up. I'm so negative about myself today. Like, I don't know what's up with that. It's just kind of this state of humor that I'm in today is bragging on myself. I need to be quieter. I have a roommate who's trying to go to bed, probably. Okay. I'm out. Fuck. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got my symbols confused. I made it. Like, I did the mechanic. We're okay. It wasn't what I would have liked to have done. Oh god, I'm the tank. Rotate it north. I don't know what's happening, but I'm trying my best. Look at me. I am the tank now. Please stop hitting me. Am I snake or wing? I'm wing. Okay. Look for the orbit orbs. Figure out what's happening. Try not to get blatted by a teammate this time. Okay, so we're going here. Ow. I don't know what that is, but I've died. I got fucking deleted by that. That was an interesting animation, though. What time is it? 9:40. Okay. Go ahead and say thank you. I'm going to shift off of this now. Let me tell you why. Because I want to go to bed soon. Thank you for the practice and advice. Admittedly, I kind of intended to join one party. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then we're gonna come back, we're gonna run a dungeon. That's what we're gonna do. That button. Because I want to go to bed in like 30 minutes. Where's Raven? Raven's not here, and I'm gonna have to tell everyone the exciting thing I did today without him. And you know what? That's a him problem. How's Corian doing, by the way? I think Corian's in. Corian's not in anything. Corian is attempting to learn tank. I said that in a really mean fashion. Corian wanted to swap to tank for this one, for pugs, and I don't think it hasn't been going great because it's a tough swap to my knowledge. Because Corian's going from doing range DPS to tanking, and shifting from range DPS to melee DPS is already kind of a hurdle. Rude. Trying to not be. It's a huge paradigm shift in terms of, oh, they finished this building. I did not expect them to finish that fast. It's a huge paradigm shift in terms of what's expected from you as a player. Because not only are you shifting from having to execute your rotation and mechanics, you're shifting to managing the boss, doing tank swap mechanics, and then doing the mechanics that everyone else is doing. And also you have to do DPS as well. That is thing. It is, yeah. I'm gonna run the new dungeon. Do you want to run the new dungeon? How are you finding islands? It's relatively enjoyable. I'm curious how far it's gonna go, honestly. So, as I've stated before, I don't know if you've been here when I've pointed this out, I'm a big fan of gathering. I like gathering. Gathering's one of my favorite activities. I gather for fun. Sure as shit don't make money at it right now. Waiting for spawn? What's gonna spawn? Tell me. Is it the black chocobo? Green, what is spotting? Alligator. Can I capture that? Do I have what I need? I'm gonna go look. Alligator. Okay, well, I'm walking out. When does alligator show up? How much time until alligator? Oh my, it's large. So I can't do that because I need a meat. Well, booey. That's just... No, Islands is relatively enjoyable. It's very managey. And I really like management games. I'm a big fan of management games. I can give you a rundown on what's going on my island real quick. So you come in and you build the cabin. And you upgrade the cabin. Then you get these 2 plots. I have workshops on both. Kind of wish it were SC based. I was talking about that the day I unlocked Islands, because I mentioned Guild Wars 2's... I don't really like solo play. I feel that. I like solo play only because Black Chocobo is clear skies at any time. I know, but I don't know when clear skies is coming up. What is alligator? Alligator is showers. Anything else showers? Oh. Okay, anyways. Now, it's because I, Ooh, I know what we could do. I'm looking for a person. I don't know if they're on them. No, I like solo play, it's really a time thing. I don't have a ton of, as you probably noticed, because I only stream, like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm only streaming for an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm not flush with time. I'm looking for a specific free company name. So a lot of it comes down to that. What is a free company? It's slipping my mind. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. What's the free company name? I can't remember. It's not Lucinder. So I like to I like to be able to sit down, do what I want to do, and then stop when I want to. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to do a static this time. Is I just, I'm not running a glut on time right now. Because I'm at work 9 hours a day. And then I have a 30-minute commute to and from work, which isn't the worst commute in the world, but it's still, it's... Actually, realistically, on my way home, because I stopped to get food, because I hate cooking. So I stopped to get food. So it takes me about 45 minutes to get home from work. It takes me about 30 minutes to get to work. So most of my day is gone, as, it's as you... So I really like stuff that I can sit down and do on my own. I'm excited for Savage Dungeons, though, because I like group content, but for me, I find getting 8 people together to be somewhat burdensome. Because if you've done a lot of Savage, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Hello! Getting 8 people together who all can roughly progress at the same time is fucking hard. Like, in terms of doing content, I really enjoy doing content that involves multiple people and presents a challenge. In terms of, hey, it's time for me to come home and chillax or relax. Everyone can fuck off and leave me alone. I'm not an extrovert. I have to recharge those social batteries in total silence. I work retail. So Islands, I've really enjoyed Islands. It's not like, I don't sit down and go, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do Islands. I sit down and go, I'm gonna do some Islands, just chill for a bit. And I've only done islands. I think the most time I've spent on the island doing stuff is an hour. So it hasn't been like a grind fest supreme like I've done some other stuff. I really liked Boja though. If we're just talking about content that I really liked, Islands is starting to win you over. Yeah, it's as I've gotten into it, it's less grindy than I thought it was going to be, and that is maintaining my interest a lot more. Wasn't too bit about it at first. All right. Corian just likes collecting animals. I'm confident. Boja's my favorite. Boja is my favorite piece of content that's ever been in this game. Big. Wasn't too big about it at first, yeah. Yeah, Boja is without a doubt. I got every relic weapon, okay? The only achievements I don't have in Boja are for doing the solo fights, because I didn't feel like I didn't want to do solo fights. Why would I want to do the solo fights? It's like, no, I'm good. I'd rather go do more fucking critical engagements and stuff with random strangers. Boja is my favorite. I was so stoked. Because I hate Eureka. Anyone who's a longtime viewer, and by that I mean anyone who's watched me and has heard me say the words Eureka, knows that I hate Eureka. I used to just hop in and check things, gather a loader, then quit when I get bored. Exactly. That's why I'm it's kind of a vibe time, you know? Just gonna fuck everything up. I wish to hit you. Boja is like, I spent so much time in Boja. I maxed out the fucking the buffs. I got every relic weapon through Boja, mind you, because I wouldn't do that stuff. I got the mount, got all those notes. I did the savage. I damn near cleaned house on Boja. Like I said, if it wasn't for the I'm gonna be saying it anyway. If it wasn't for these solo engagements, I would have entirely cleaned house on Boja. And I'd do it again. It was so much fun. I'm hoping for more like that. What I liked about Boja, and I've mentioned this a lot, once again, this is all stuff I've said many times before to people who have been misfortunate enough to listen. What I like about Boja is how they design the fights. I'm gonna delete this dude. It's how they design the fights. The fights are really active. They favor, and this is a non-professional opinion, they favor smaller, faster AoEs that require you to not necessarily move great distances, but to move very quickly. And I call it safety dance. That's the running nickname I use for that kind of stuff, is safety dance. I like safety dance fights. And Boja is all safety dance all the time. And if you think Boja is not safety dance, boy fucking howdy, go try DR Savage and then come back to me, okay? Go do the pain and suffering. That is DR Savage. I would actually recommend it. As much as I don't like people doing DR Savage, because I like the fact that I have one of the rarest mounts in the game. Fuck you, stay away from it. Don't make the number go higher. It makes my dick feel smaller. I think more people should do DR Savage. Like, DR Savage is a savage. I saw a lot of people who dismissed it as like, yeah, it's not a true savage. No, it's a true savage. It's a savage boss rush, where if you die, you're out. You want the armor? Which one? What happened? Are you talking about the mid-tier armor that you would use for DR? The glowy armor, yeah. I have some of that kick. So the haste armor, yeah? Or are you talking about the new armor that they've added? Are we talking about Boja armor? What are we talking about here? Talking Boja, we talking new stuff. No, I'm only in Pegos. Fair. If you're talking about the armor that you see, like, people have, like, glowing circles and stuff behind them, that's new armor. Oh, Eureka? Oh, God, fuck Eureka. I know what you're talking about. I hate Eureka. Can't stand Eureka. I'm not going to go into why, because it's a long explanation. And honestly, there will be a time where I will just go on a Eureka tirade. You know? Yeah, okay. I've enjoyed Eureka more, but glow armor is cool. It is. But have you seen the new glow armor? Flab. And if you haven't, I will show it to you once we get out of here. Sorry, I'm rotating my microphone just a little bit. I have the... So, you know how this is a side tangent, just a real quick one. You know how everything I do is jank and kind of stupid and unnecessary and more complicated than it needs to be? Like, we're all aware of this. So I have 2 keychains hanging off my microphone, which means if I touch my microphone too vigorously, they will... Which is probably annoying. I think the armor that looks like tanks and melee's DPS have gotten a Final Fantasy VIII garden embedded on their back. Maybe. It's the new shit for the new Pandemonium stuff. 1, 2, Brotherhood, Rockbreaker again. Hit that. That. This. Look for the healer top first. I haven't actually grabbed the top yet, even though I've got the tokens for it. Realistically, I'm not going to be grabbing really any gear from it. All that gear has piety, which sucks. But the I'm not going to get more stuff out of the Pandemonium normals, except for my weekly 8 clear. I'll do weekly 8s because you need it to, you get the weapon. As for the rest of them, I never really bother. I'm running Savage, so you know. I'm not saying that as a brag. I'm saying that as a, I'm already on a different gear path to invest time in. Yeah, but you only play Monk. Excuse you, I do play other classes, just not very often at the moment, because I'm trying to really stave off the rust of Monk for Savage right now. You only play Monk. Shut up! I don't. Look at this profile. Hold on. Look at these jobs. Look at these jobs. Shut the fuck up. Look at these jobs. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. You know how much time I spent playing Machinist last tier? A lot. Don't mean crap. Lick my balls. Bitch. I'll have you know, I play a lot of healer. You missed a 90 there. That's because it's Samurai, and Samurai is a stupid fucking class that I hate. Fuck Samurai. Samurai will hit 90 once I've done enough goddamn beast tribes to get it there. Because I refuse to play Samurai in anything else because I hate Samurai. And I actually have, there have been tiers where I did not raid on Monk. Mainly if I'm not raiding on Monk, I raided I rated Stormblood tier 1 on White Mage. And I did tier 2 on Machinist of Stormblood. That's good, not Stormblood. Yeah, Stormblood. Sorry, I was thinking Heavensward for a half second. I did not raid in Heavensward. Heavensward's raid scene was not a nice place. Those people were mean. I wish Visual Studio would finish downloading and installing. Why, so you could make fun of me using Visual Studio? I was in the mood to write code, but forgot to update it. Oof. Oh, did you see the thing about don't update OBS if you have plugins? Because, like, the latest update changes a bunch of shit, and you really don't want to brick your plugins? Because I did, so I didn't update OBS. I'll have to check my plugins later. No, I rated a tier on Machinist. I rated a tier on... Well, I rated half a tier on Dark Knight. Because I just didn't finish that tier. I have spent most of my time on Monk, though. Because, you know, it's like Monk is the best class or something. I'm not saying that it is, but it is. You know, just because you guys might not understand that you could play Monk in all situations and just be so much happier in life isn't my problem. Like, listen, when I woke up today, I could have done a lot of things, and I chose to go to the DMV. That's probably not where you thought that was going. Yeah, I woke up today and was like, I'm gonna go to the DMV. What at? Ah, good. Thank you. I actually didn't have a chance to look that up yet because I was too busy progging. I don't see the plugin that I give a shit about, so I'm gonna have to check that one manually, which I kind of expected. I don't remember the name of the plugin. I have to go check what it is. It's the plugin I use for the MIDI keyboard. That's the primary plugin that I use that I'm concerned about. I've tried using motion and stuff. I'm not fun enough to use a lot of plugins. Really boring. I could show you what my OBS looks like, though. OBS MIDI? Yeah, that's the one. Is it on the list? I skimmed the list. I didn't actually read the list. I just went... Okay, I'm gonna go skim that list again. Oh, no, it's right there. It's in progress. Okay, so it is on that. Cool, so I'm still waiting. Ah, I beat your in progress message to it. You know what, whatever. Let's just say that everyone's right and that we're all gonna go home winners today. Go ahead. Made myself dizzy again. I just looked over at my delay on the stream and just watched myself doing that. I'm like, god damn. It looked as funny as I thought it did. I don't know if it was actually funny, but it looked funny. So, Saturday... I'm torn. I want to keep plugging away at Hildebrand, but I also really, really, really want to make progress on raids. What do y'all think? What do you think I should do on Saturday? Should I do Hildebrand or should I do raid? I'm open to suggestions. Chuds. Mind me, just over here, living my life. You should alpha test something. What? Whoa, would you like me to alpha test? I assume it's what you're working on. I'm gonna be real, I'm kind of fucking weird. Maybe. Can I test it while playing Final Fantasy XIV, the critically played MMO with a free trial that includes the Warming Expansion Heavens over the unlimited playtime up to 60? I'm working on the MVP. I don't know what that means. Yes, you may. Oh, wow. Neato, bandito. I don't know what MVP is. Minimum viable product. Oh, okay, yeah, that tracks. I should actually know that. Like, I have an engineering degree. I have an engineering degree and I work at a bike shop. That's depressing. Corian did not get the creature that she was seeking, it seems. Basically a pre-alpha alpha, yeah. Listen, man, when you've made the next great Twitch integration, you're just gonna have to remember those, you know, those little streamers you met along the way, sitting over here streaming Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO with a free trial that includes the Warming expansion capture with download playing level 60 to an audience of 4 whole people. I prefer little streamers. That's what I've been. I've had a number of people who come in. They're just like, I prefer watching a small streamer. I've also been told I'm a very weird streamer. I don't. 8 misses and it ran away on the 9th. Well, that's just criminal. You know, I was talking to someone about it one time, and they said that my style of like streaming and stuff is a lot more akin to like, I want to say golden age YouTube. If you tried talking to someone who has 30 plus viewers, they don't talk to you. Yes, I have. That's why I don't raid people anymore. Because they're like, hey, thanks for the raid. And I'm like, okay. Help. It's kind of depressing. The problem is that I stream exclusively to broke people. Oh, they don't give me any money. I mean, it takes a lot of people to make money on Twitch. So let's I didn't finish going over my island, so let's do that while we maintain this conversation we're having, so that way I can be having 2 conversations at the same time. But yeah, it's big streamers weird me out, partially because like I can be really high energy, but I can also not. I think I should need to go see if I'm bipolar. I have no fucking clue, but it would track. So dumb that it's a 1 or an hour time window. That's some bullshit. My Twitch account is more of a byproduct of being a game dev who wants to make something interactive. No, I feel that. That makes sense. Honestly, I'm streaming because I really like content creation, but I don't have the time to edit videos. And if I did have the time to edit videos, I would rather do 3D modeling. I knew jack shit about streaming when I started. Me too. I've actually been streaming since... Up my shoulder. 2019? It's going on 3 years. I will say one thing about streaming that's changed a lot. So this is the beach. This is where you show up on the island. The when COVID hit and lockdown hit, streaming changed so much. Because prior to that, I was averaging, like I had a relatively decent average. Like I was averaging 15 to 20 viewers a stream. And then COVID hit and they just all disappeared. However, I'm also the kind of person who loves to do research and will just shake my head at people who try to play it off that they are. Oh, Corin's here. I'm getting rained on. So, like, I went from having, you know, like a reasonable 15 to 20 people, which is pretty good. Like, that's a good number. I'm really happy around that number. Especially because most of the people that... Apparently, like, people don't tend to chat with me because I'm just here spewing dumb shit constantly. So most people are here just to go, wow, what the fuck is he talking about? I have to go to the bathroom again. I fell off the roof. This is terrible. My Chocobo's gonna need new kneecaps. And so, it just went. Like, it was just one day, all of my viewers were gone. And they never came back. And it was so baffling. And it's, I know a guy who was streaming full time. I'm not gonna say who it was, because I don't know if this is like public knowledge or not. But I know a guy who was streaming full time, and he was making enough to get by on it. He wasn't, you know, killing it, but he was getting by. And then COVID hit, and all of his viewers just left. You're a good watch when I want to not think about other stuff. It's a bit difficult to work at the same time. But that's just the kind of stream, you know? Yeah. I really have to go. Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom again. I've consumed too many liquids. It's just pretend there's a train of thought and that it's still happening, but you're just not here. Backwards. Walking. Backwards. Hey. Same old BRB. Raven's arrived. Raven, you're here. Congratulations. I cleared... I need to grow more parsnip. I cleared P5S earlier today. It was dope. Welcome back. What was I talking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's wild how streaming just felt like just... And with the advent of VTubers and stuff, there's not many, like, big mega VTuber channels like there is in traditional streamers. But there's a distinct favored profile of, like, this kind of behavior gets you the big ass views and follows. You know, you're right, I should also get my umbrella out. And I'm just not that. And I've accepted that. Like, in my opinion... Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera because I'm trying to find my fashion menu. In my opinion... I honestly mostly only go live when I have stuff to test. Yeah. I also put way less effort into my streaming than I used to. I used to put a lot more effort into it, but like like I said, eventually I just accepted that I'm not gonna make it big on Twitch unless I get crazy lucky. But what was I talking about? No, someone, I'm gonna back up to an earlier statement I didn't finish. Someone earlier, like a while back, told me that they viewed me streaming more like watching, you know, like Jesse Cox or something. And those people certainly have their audiences, but they're not as large of a channel. They don't have the same growth as, you know, I don't know, fucking Asmongold or someone. And it's a different attitude and a different approach to how you interact on the stream. And I'm kind of happy with how I act. My streams are really fucking weird. Debatably, they're inappropriate. Kind of inappropriate. But you know, it'd be what it be. Yeah, we did do some P6S earlier, Raven, but I didn't join another party because I wanted to, you know, not. I like streaming though. I would fucking kill to make a living doing streaming. And I do mean that, like, I would be so excited. They hit mildly inappropriate every so often. Yeah, I talk about weird shit. Like mental health, oh, so scary. Specifically, my lack thereof. Did Corian abandon me to the wilds of this island? But yeah, so it's... I don't know, I've just accepted at this point that I'm just gonna do me, and right now, me is playing 14. Eventually I'll play something else. You know, I'm looking forward to Wandering City. You fuckers know that once Frostpunk 2 comes out, we're going to be doing Frostpunk 2. I would hate it, I think, especially if my living required me to stream extremely often. Yeah, I don't know. I have this innate craving for my financial freedom, but I also really, really, really hate business. My dog is upsetty spaghetti because I fell off a cliffy whiffy. No, like, I find most business things repulsive. Like, I hate working in an environment with, like, middle managers and shit. It's just, I hate it so much. I'll do it, you know, it is what it is. But, like, I also have a really negative opinion. Agreed, I work for myself. Yeah, I wish I did. I have a pretty negative opinion of traditional 9-to-5 day jobs and your prospects in them long term in terms of making money and shit. So that's the thing. But you know, there is something nice about having a more standard career as opposed to something that's so risk intense. The guy I mentioned earlier, and Raven might know who I'm talking about, who was streaming full time, and then when COVID hit and the streaming audience just fucking shifted massively, he had to, like, he basically had to sit down and go, I'm not making any money anymore. The money I was making is gone. I'm gonna have to do something else. Which sucks. I can tell you specifically which audience dried up. Because he was streaming to a similar crowd to what I was streaming to. Because I used to stream a lot of simulator games. So I streamed... I'm just going for a wander around the island right now. I was streaming SnowRunner. I streamed a lot of SnowRunner. That was one of my more successful games for streaming. But I streamed SnowRunner. I streamed Fallout 3. I streamed these for a long time, and they were very successful. And honestly, it's a damn shame that I didn't save my Fallout 3 streams, because they were fucking great. Like, there was really good shit in there. SnowRunner had some really good stuff, because SnowRunner, I play SnowRunner like I play every game, which is, I have an objective, and I'm going to go do it. With no preparation or awareness of how to do this objective successfully. We're just going to go fucking try. And because I am me, and I am just kind of a perennial fuck-up, a perpetual fuck-up, it was just disastrous at all times, and it was great. Fallout 3 was great, because I think my computer was actively dying during Fallout 3, so, like, I had the weirdest bugs. It was so good. So good. But both of those games, like, the viewership just disappeared one day. And never came back. Like, I don't know why. They just, all the people that were watching just suddenly never came back. Simultaneously. I don't mean like they slowly drifted away. No. I just, like, one day I had 15 viewers, and then I never saw any of them again. And that's the same kind of games that this other guy was streaming. He was streaming simulator games, Bethesda RPG style stuff, and they also just fucked off. So I don't know if the audience interest in those topics just disappeared overnight, or if they all got COVID and died. I have no idea. Hopefully not the last one. That would suck. Let's go gather some stuff. You fucking bird. You son of a bitch. Hate you. Hate you. You little shit. I hate you so much. I'm brain farting. That's fine. I am too. It's late. Yep. Let's go do the gathering I wanted to do. I do think my glam is cute. I like the glamour that I have right now. I like the skirt and the top. Big fan. Oh, so I mentioned like 3 times today that like I woke up and went to the DMV. That's what I did this morning, is I went to the DMV. I haven't told you why. It's because I went and got my motorcycle learner's permit. So I can now legally drive a motorcycle on the street. Learn. Shut up, phone. No one needs your opinion. So that's mildly exciting. I'll go to the DMV. Oh, no. I went to a DMV out in the sticks at 9 o'clock in the morning. I did not wait at all. I was in and out in under 30 minutes. And I had to take a test, too. I mean, out in the sticks. I mean, like... So, if you were to drive from downtown Atlanta to this DMV, it would take you probably an hour. I went out. I was just like, you know where there's not going to be people at a DMV? If I have to go, like, a full 2 counties over. So I did. And now I have a learner's permit for motorcyclers. And now I'm going to take a class to learn how to drive motorcyclers. And then eventually I will try to buy one. I don't know when, because I don't make a lot of money. I make very, very little. Before taxes, I did the math. Before taxes, I make, I think it was $32,000 a year. I have more fun here than I would having watching Mr. Happy. I used to watch, I hate Mr. Happy. Correction. I don't like Mr. Happy. I don't think he's entertaining. But ever since seeing his cam and being forced to watch him talk is a no bueno. Don't know why, just something about it was cringe. That's why I don't like Mr. Happy. Like, I know Mr. Happy used to be, you know, the biggest content creator in the 14 community. I'm about to be dead during Q4. I'm gonna get a new bonus structure in Q4, so maybe I'll be able to buy a motorcycle. Because I'm gonna be going from having like 150 a month for hitting my goals to something else that I don't know what it is yet. Yeah, Mr. Happy, I'm trying to think of how to say this without just bad-mouthing him, because I honestly don't have that much of a negative opinion of him. I just don't like his content at all. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's informative, and I don't... It's not that it's not badly made. 40 hours, basic hours, plus 10 hours overtime, gonna be dead? Yeah. Oh, Raven, I'm taking Monday off. Monday's a half day at work, and I asked my manager if I could have it off, and he said yes. So I'm not going to work on Monday. Woo! Unpaid day off. Is his content meant to be funny? I don't think it is. I don't know if it is either. I couldn't tell. But his guides were always not great. He reminds me of a Harris Heller of Final Fantasy XIV. Does just enough research to make videos. Yeah, that's extremely accurate. I don't know who the fuck Harris Heller is, but that is... does just enough research to make videos is extremely accurate, to my opinion. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't hate him, but I do not like his content. That'd be like if... Like, I try not to go in-depth in most topics because outside of just voicing an opinion on something, because I'm not an informed opinion on 99% of things. Which is why I try to preface the fact that I'm not an informed opinion. But I could be, but I won't be. Like, if you want to talk about game mechanics and stuff, yeah, I'm relatively more knowledgeable than the average gamer. Not an expert, but I do know more than most people. If you want to talk about how games are made, same deal, but I'm not an expert on any of that. But I will give you my opinion, but I'm going to try and emphasize this my opinion. I don't like... Okay. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be protected by the sheer nature of being a tiny fuck-off channel. Okay? Are you ready for this? I do not like... I've forgotten her name. Good. You probably already know who I'm talking about. What is her name? She's currently like the biggest 14 content creator. Don't you say Zelpa? Is it Zelpa? Is that who I'm thinking of? I love it when I go on tangents and lose viewers. That's my favorite. Yes, I don't like Zelpa. And let me explain why. I don't like Zelpa because I just inherently don't watch opinion about like announcements were. I watched her other videos. Her non, like, I'm gonna react to a piece of news. Those I'm down. Big fan of those. They're great. But I don't like the shift towards the, oh, here's the announcement that they've just made that we have no information on, and I'm gonna give you a 30-minute video about my opinion. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I like the other videos. I don't like opinion pieces. Because, and this is gonna be a dick move, I'm going to say it, Zelpa's got shit opinions. Because Zelpa's a long-time WoW player. And in my experience, long-time WoW players carry a lot of baggage from the copium they had to take to play WoW. And some of them have not managed to unburden themselves of that. So like a lot of the people who do opinion pieces on 14 are approaching them from these like really weird positions that they put themselves in so they could justify playing WoW. So much WoW copium, yeah. So like, the reason I stopped watching Zelpa because she started doing the uptick in opinion pieces, which I get. To be fair, I'm ready for the fair. I'm ready to concede. I'm not above that. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm 6 feet tall. I'm above most things. Tiny penis joke. Sometimes it's nice to watch some things get compared. Maybe people finally give up WoW, but I'm not gonna. I have a thought. I'm not gonna say it until you finish your thought, because I don't want to say something. Not that I don't want to say something offensive. I have said things that have alienated my audience before, like that time I was playing Farming Simulator and said that corn subsidies are dumb. Opinion pieces are trash because they're just opinions. Yes. And most opinion, like I think there's a difference between an opinion piece and a video essay. There's not a big difference, but there is a difference, and the difference really comes down to it shouldn't hold a lick of value. Yeah. I think the difference comes down to how much research is done into it, and honestly, the difference is something you can only establish with a content creator if you've watched a lot of their stuff and do your own research to basically see whether or not they're coming from a place of knowledge and whether or not they're just off the cuffing it, or they've got like a in-depth thought out written, here is a point-by-point thing, specifics, and they're not trying to state facts, they're stating, I mean, I feel like everyone here's probably watched video essays before. I watch more than a few of them, usually about dumb shit. Like, there's a guy that does videos about, like, old historical engineering things. He just did one on, the fucking helicopter RV, which was pretty dope. He also did one on, they were called these life buoys that the Germans did in fucking World War II. And he had this fucking video essay about them. It was really cool. There was a guy who was explaining various ways to get cams or gameplay between two computers, specifically NDI. They were reviewing going over for NDI from a phone over Wi-Fi to a computer. Wi-Fi inherently has latency, yeah. This just sounds horrible. It's like someone explained, this was like a year ago, someone explained to me that the optimal streaming setup is having two computers. It just isn't anymore. It's just not. Like, the Ryzen, you can build a, if you're running AMD Ryzen, that is a better performance output. They said it was bad because latency. During going over for from a phone over Wi-Fi to a computer. I mean, yeah, but like, the phone's not necessarily going to output that good of a video. USB is still limited as well, but if you do a USB 3, it's going to be higher data. Latency on Wi-Fi. I'm afraid I'm confused and don't understand. Are we agreeing that there is latency on Wi-Fi? Because there is. It's really, really small. But it does exist. I mean, there's a latency through physical cords. When doing, when I used to do sound for shows, we would have these 500-foot runs of audio cord. and you'd have to make sure we would make sure, not NDI. I don't know what, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what NDI is. I'm not an IT, I have no IT skills. But I'll continue my thing about sound. So like, so if you'd have a 100-foot run to one speaker, but the other speaker was only like 20 feet away from where the, you know, the amps, you still needed to run 100 feet of cable, because that 100 feet of cable put in just enough of a delay to fuck with the sound. And it's not necessarily something that you would consciously point out, but it was definitely a thing, and it was one of those problems that you knew it was a problem, so you would solve it. Wi-Fi is also much more susceptible to packet loss. That I do know. Using Wi-Fi is the problem, not NDI. Yes. Just cables are better. Physical cables will always be better. Fucking fight me on it. I use wired headphones. I use wired internet. I have fucking wires. Fuck yeah, copper. All my homies love copper. Pouring out for the fucking copper mines. NDI is like a video over IP. What does NDI stand for? The video over network. No. I'm familiar with that. That is awful. Network device interface. Okay. Gotcha. No. Streaming video over, like, from one device to another over Wi-Fi network. I just Googled it. That's what came up. There's also National Democratic Institute. Should we just read off all the things that NDI comes up as? This one says network device interface. Yeah, no, because I have a lot of experience actually streaming over Wi-Fi because I have a Steam Deck, because my computer is upstairs. But what if you use wired? I mean, you can use a cell phone as a camera using a wired connection. That is a thing. You have to download specific programs that'll let you do it. Is the thing. It's not a good thing. You're better off using a goddamn camera. Don't tell me this motherfucker was plugging his phone into his computer and then fucking broadcasting video over Wi-Fi. Because if that's the case, I'm going to kill myself. I don't know if that's what you're saying, but that thought just came to my head, and it's just repulsive. Physical connections are the best. They have gotten better over the years. Baseline issues with Wi-Fi will never go away. He was taping it to his ceiling. Or something. Listen. I'm gonna see if I have a picture on my phone of what my setup used to be, and I will show it to you, because it's funny. So I similarly, in using the camera over NDI wirelessly, just fucking plug it in, dog. Sorry, the first picture on my phone is a picture. We put a label on the computer screen at work, and it just says Imondi's nuts. I forgot about that. The joke is Trek makes a bike called the Amonda, and so the joke is Imondi's nuts. That's the entire joke. It's only funny if you work at a bike shop. On an NDI and view. What? So was he like reviewing that NDI is really bad while using an NDI setup to do the review? I believe that's what we're getting at. Because that's fucking great. Do I still have a picture of back when I had my fucking camera literally taped to a piece of baseboard that was then taped to my tripod? I appear to have gotten rid of that. Wow. That's dumb. I should have kept that picture. I'm disappointed in myself. Anyways, back to fishing. How do we even get on this topic? Like, I don't know how we got here. Where are we? Yeah. Oh wait, we were talking about opinion pieces, because I mentioned how I don't like Zelpa anymore because Zelpa does a lot of opinion pieces. It's the same reason I don't like Mr. Happy, actually, is because Mr. Happy was doing a lot of opinion pieces, and the problem is if you agree with the opinion, then the opinion piece is great. If you don't agree with the opinion, then the opinion piece is terrible, and so I just don't watch opinion pieces. There's a stream guy who does videos on streaming stating how bad NDI is in comparison to webcams. Hamlink's based off simply the fact that his experiment with it had latency over Wi-Fi. Problem is that some people take what he has to say as fact and write stuff off. Yeah. You were always there, because tangents and jank are the norm here. Yeah. Speaking of content creators that I just absolutely don't care about, is Asmongold still playing 14? Has he gone back to WoW? I don't keep track of that, but I guess it's relevant. My knowledge, he stopped playing 14. Honestly, I think I say honestly a lot because apparently my brain is made of dumb. I think the most interesting WoW to 14 transition, like, for a content creator, is Jesse Cox. Mainly because I find Jesse Cox inherently more interesting than a lot of other content creators. I don't watch Jesse Cox. I'll tell you that right now. I don't. I watch Call Me Kevin because I'm a 2-year-old. So I watch Call Me Kevin before I go to bed every night. But, I don't expect you to know who these people are, by the way. I don't expect that. I know I am just saying names of fucking Z-list celebrities. Like, I'm aware. But Jesse Cox, I really like his venture from going from WoW to 14. Because it was pretty similar to my own. That's like Sonny stating voice meter sucks because he had to help do tech support on fixing people's setup simply because they configured it wrong. We just got them to uninstall it instead of actually learning how it works. Yeah, voice meter's really good. I don't use voice meter because my stream is woven out of the finest jank mined from Siberia. So I don't use voice meter because I just have a nightmare setup over on my OBS. Because that's how I live my life. I had a voice meter set up at one point, and I decided I just wasn't happy with it, and I came up with a different setup that I was happy with. A voice meter is probably still on my computer. I use voice meter to learn how the audio interfacing works before getting a physical mixer. See, I went the opposite direction. I have 2 physical mixing boards downstairs. Neither one of them is plugged into my computer. I audio balance entirely visually. It's not good, but I'm cheap. Also, I feel like running a 24-channel Mackie soundboard just to run like a microphone and like 2 other inputs is probably over. But I have one. Raven's seen it on live stream. I would go get it, but it's all the way downstairs and it's currently underneath a pile of stuff. As one does. I also had to fix that soundboard. That was a fucking chore. I would not recommend opening up a soundboard to fix it. It's a nightmare of a piece. I separate all my audios and different inputs. That's actually how I have it. But my desktop audio is an input. So my game audio is desktop audio. So if I went over here and like unmuted my stream, audio is desktop audio. So if I went over here and like that was an interesting thing to watch you open up that mixer. Yeah, I did that on stream, didn't I? That's right, I opened up the soundboard on stream. I remember that now. I actually have, this may come as a surprise, I have a whole separate, like, table next to me, and I have a lighting setup on it so that if I want to stream me doing something on this table, I can. I actually have that set up. I don't do it much. I do it occasionally, and by occasionally I mean like maybe once a year. I have like 5 USB to 3.5mm devices that go into my mixer. And instead of raising and lowering audio in Windows, I just use a slider on my mixer. See, the reason I didn't go down that route is just because I had this keyboard, and I have sliders on it that I can use. And I kind of like, I habitually religiously audio balance my desktop. So like, my desktop, I know what it sounds like. I know what the desktop sounds like. I know what it sounds like in relation to my alerts and stuff. Because my alerts don't play through the desktop. My alerts play through a thing in OBS that then runs out a monitor feed that I'm listening to, and then that's what gets played to what y'all hear. I'll tell you right now, It is not a setup I would recommend to anyone. Like, I really wouldn't. Because even, you know, like, if I hit a music button, I need to clean that. So, like, the jank. Yeah, it's fucking... Here, I'll just show you. I don't know why I don't just bring over the nightmare screen and we all just get at it. So you'll notice I don't actually have that many inputs. Also, What a Thrill just has not worked. That wasn't What a Thrill. This is What a Thrill. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. It works at the beginning of the stream. Why are you using horizontal bars? It's just because it lives on a monitor next to me and it's an easy glance. Listen. I'm lazy. No, so this is borked. I've never gotten this to work. It works once when I launch OBS and it just doesn't. So I haven't removed it because I didn't come. But yeah, like, I mean, elevator music's P5S somewhere in here. God, don't even knows where that is end up. But yeah. Because you can see, what you can see here is, so elevator music's playing. This is the elevator music feed. That is the raw raw elevator music. Then you can see down here Modi. Vertical would look better. It would, and it would be better in every way. And I should just do that. I need to rearrange this anyways because it's fucked. Because I need my microphone and the Modi to be up top, and they're not. Because those are the ones I give a shit about. So I have a Shure 7, which you can see right here. The Modi is what y'all are listening to, and it's what I'm listening to. So I have a Modi DAC plugged into my computer that does my audio output. So y'all are listening to what the computer's sending to the Modi. And then I'm quite literally balancing it based off of looking at these. My biggest issue for streaming is I enjoy more being the guy who does setup and makes things as opposed to being the face. I do too, I just don't like spending money. Like, literally, that's what it is. The reason this is like this is because I didn't want to spend money on it. That's the whole fucking reason. The entire reason. But like, if you go into my OBS, so that's the VR live scene, that's the left camera live stream, that's the one for down here, BRB, starting soon, big camera and chat, yet you have a mixer. I have two sound mixers. Thank you very much. Because I used to be a sound engineer. I used to do sound for a living. That's the best part about this. This is so scuffed, and it used to literally be my job to mix audio for live events. The fact that you have one and don't use it. I'd have to buy the DACs, and I don't want to buy a bunch of DACs. My computer doesn't have that many USB ports. That is actually a concern, is my computer, I think I've got like 6 USB ports on the computer. It's not great. And one of them's being used for a DAC already. Flav, you're entering the denial stage, I think. I do have a hub. I have 2. One of the hubs runs both of my lights, and my keyboard, and my mouse, and my controller. The other hub runs the keyboard. I don't know what that one's plugged into. There's a hub, I don't know what that cord is. There's USB at the core on the hub, but I don't know what it's for. But the other core, which is next to it, is for the record player. You know about the record player, right? Flav, like, you're aware that I have a record player piped into my OBS so I can play records? Were you aware of this? You were not aware of this? Okay, so I have a record player. So if I just plug this in, you're gonna hear a hiss. Because record players hiss. Hold on. That for go back over to here. We're on this screen still. Fucking. It makes a sound like that because record players just do that. You can't make them not. They always make. So it's going to play. There's a little bit of dust on it right now too. I need to clean that record. Retro. Oh yeah. So then what I'm looking at right now is this. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not think I had Final Fantasy XIV's music on vinyl? Brochachos. I got the box set, son. Oh, realm reborn to Shadowbringers, baby. Actually, let me grab something. You will find this endearing. But it's all the way back here. This one. I would buy a record player just to have. Yeah, I think that's what Corian's plan is. Boy, this stream has gone off the fucking rails, hasn't it? Isn't this fucking dope? Everything I do is so weird. It'd be so easy to plug this in. So this would actually be kind of jank to plug into a soundboard because of how record players work. They don't have a preamp. Imagine how much those vinyls are going to be worth. I don't know. I don't remember how much they cost, but let me show you about this one. I do need to... Sorry, I need to put this one back in its protective sleeve before I've, you know... Hold on! I love records. They're so much fun. I love... There's a hair. With Populator 14 and the producer of the music's current status, you mean the absolute god that he is? Yes, this is a Shadowbringer. But I have... Those vinyls are going to be worth money. You can buy them. This is the second pressing, I think. I don't remember if it's the second or the first. I would have to double check. But this... Look at this. Can you see what that is? Here, I'll flip it over for you. It's reversed. Hold on. Endwalker. So, where's my... Where's my spacer? God, I'm so fucking... Set the size. Get out a piece of vinyl. I wanted to buy it just to store and save. I think they're still available. I don't actually know. So you open it up. Side. Yes. Out you go. So much light. It says Endwalker. Fuck it. We want... Very gently. See, this is when you start to see the true genius of my jank. I think there's dirt on the needle, specifically. Sir, music guy, let me ask you a question. Yeah. And then, once again, you can see the balance, this weird audio setup. Do you see any point in upping your audio bitrate for streaming? No. And I'll tell you why. So I have an audio DAC, yeah? So my audio DAC is actually capable... so there's a couple of reasons. And most of it's on the receiving user's end. So whatever bitrate you output your audio at is going to get compressed. Actually capable. So I have a nice audio DAC. It can do... I don't remember the bitrate, so I have a shit Modi 3. So, if we go down to the Modi, you go to Advanced, and you've got your bit quality. And as you can see, mine's up there. 4800 is pretty high. Most people don't run that high. Most people running a stock setup aren't going to be having something that can output this high, and also it's going to be limited to what the compression of the stream is. So if you're running encoding, I have no idea what the output bitrate for encoding is. Like, my shit's set to 32 for my DAC. And then in OBS, so I'm running 42 kilobits, audio bitrate of 160, which is, as you can see, is not that high. And this probably sounds fine on y'all's end. Like, a bigger streamer that's going to have encoding, most of your viewers are not going to be watching at 1080p. So it's already going to get me compressed. This annoys me so much people think it makes a difference. No, it doesn't. And here's another kicker. So when I played, and I'm going back to the shit, I love that it's called the shit. There's a reason this is here and not higher. Because when I was playing, sorry, my headphone amp is too loud. When I was playing Cyberpunk, there was a bug where the game breaks if you're it may not have been Cyberpunk, it was a AAA game. Your game fucking breaks, so you're gonna see the arm go back. If you have your, let me tilt that over there. My hat's, oh no, get the hat. If you ever redeem the hat channel point redeem, by the way, that's what this is. This is the hat. It's very old. It's seen some stuff. It's seen a lot of convention. But it crashed if your bitrate was too high for audio. I had to lower it. Which, as someone who is, frankly, I am audiophile. That is really fucking annoying. And to give you an idea, so these are my headphones. I've had them for years and they're pretty worn, but I've replaced the muffs. These are M50Xs. Audio-Technica M50Xs. Didn't catch your words? Yeah, I was looking away. So, I assume it missed the thing where I was looking away and talking about, how do you like them? These, probably, that's a really good purchase. This is a good headphone purchase. It's not going to be a good daily driver. You know, if you're like out and about. I have Focal Elegos. I used to have Grados, but I stopped using them because they were an open back headphone. And if you're doing stuff where you have a microphone in front of you, and when I was working shows and stuff, having an open back headphone let all of what I was hearing out and also let a bunch of noise in. So I wanted to get a closed back headphone. And this is about the best closed back headphone you're going to get. They're extremely good. I would highly recommend them. Honestly, I would have gotten an Audio-Technica record player if they were still making their nice record players when I bought one, but instead I ended up with a Sony. Which probably uses an Audio-Technica cartridge, frankly. I'm pretty sure this is going to get me a copyright strike, by the way. But yeah, like, people overkill on bitrate. I think, like, 4200 is a big bitrate. I also have some IEMs. Hold on. IEM. Alright, I'm just looking it up because it slips my mind what that is. Oh, yeah. No, I'm familiar with, I've seen these. In-ear monitors, yeah. Actually, because I used to work bands and stuff. I've never, let me be clear, because this does throw people. I did used to do sound for a living. I was never very successful at it, and I mean, I was good at it, but I did not work for any big companies. I didn't work for big bands. I didn't do big shows. I did small stuff for not a lot of money. Line of Soul Hi-Fi P1s. Okay, Line of Soul Hi-Fi P1s. Hold on. See, I have a thing I can make sound go up. That's right, I'm making you listen to it louder. Suck it. Yeah. Dude, the whole reason I haven't bought earbuds is because, like, I have to hear them. I will not buy something if I can't listen to it first. I'm not spending my money if I can't test it. I love this song. It's so good. But yeah, a lot of people overdrive the amount of bandwidth they can amount of bitrate they can push to Twitch. It's one thing that I realized early on when I used to do that is that it actually makes a worse experience for your viewers. Most of their places to try headphones around here, but no, it's the same way. Like, even in Atlanta, there's not places to try headphones. Like, they're just, there might be a few, but I don't know them off the top of my head. I mean, there's places to try headphones, like, you know, a Best Buy or a Micro Center or something. But earbuds, no. Because I want Bluetooth earbuds. I'd kind of like to move into that space. Because I'd like to have some wireless options for out and about. I'm not spending $100 on something I can't fucking listen to. Not doing that. I regularly watch in as low as possible resolution. Yeah, I do too. Actually, until recently, I bought a new graphics card, but until recently I had a 3060. So I had to have my stream monitor, which is this one, this guy. So that's where I watch chat and make sure everything's working. I had to put that down to the minimum resolution. Otherwise, my FPS for the stream was low because the fucking graphics card couldn't handle it. So eventually I caved and I bought a 3080 Ti because they were on sale, so I got a banging deal. It was so frustrating. I would get like 60 FPS in 14, and then like my camera would lag. It was really annoying. But I wanted to make sure I had some grunt to, I needed enough grunt to be able to stream I wanted to stream. It is worth noting that, so with this setup, so I can check my audio on this, and I have done it, overkill everything. Yeah, that's what I like to do. So I do actually, like, I have a habit of previewing my audio every now and then. So, like, these are not meaningless values to me. I know what this sounds like in relation, not like exactly, but in relation, I roughly know what this ratio sounds like. People that regularly tell me I went overkill on my processor, I'm like, it runs, doesn't it? Alright, record player, that's enough out of you. Wait for it. It should stop hissing here in a second when it shuts off. Or not. There it goes. You can still hear a hiss. You guys might not, but I can. I'm gonna unplug. Oh, right, the hiss is from my stereo. My stereo hisses when I plug the record player in, because it's also plugged into my stereo. Don't do that. Don't plug a thing into 2 ground sources at once. It's a bad plan. It will not work unless you have a ground isolator, which I don't. Because it's fucking RCA cables. Here's what I have open 24/7, and tell me if it's still overkill. Yeah. Get a ground loop isolator. I just said that. Because when I worked shows, we usually carried a bin of ground loop isolators that were they were XLR ground loop isolators. You can get an RCA isolator. I literally, as I was saying that, I'm like, you know, they probably exist. I just haven't bought one. I'm gonna go back over to you. I'm gonna put this album up later. It'll be fine in there for now. No, I'll need to get one. It's because it'll eliminate that. You haven't lived until you've sat there staring at a 37,000 watt sound system and you plug a fucking ground loop isolator into the main send to it. Because fuck it. Like, everyone tells me a 3090 XT is an overkill a 3900, goddammit. And when I say I want a 5900 XT, they tell me overkill processor. What do I have? I've forgotten. I don't know if what my stream says I have is correct. I genuinely don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna need this. I think it's under, is it under Kitty Cat? Is that where it is right now? My drives are named dumb shit. Somewhere on here, it says 2700X. It's not 2700X anymore. It probably also still says I have a 3060. where is it? Where's my fucking PC ID? Here it is. I found it. CPU ID. Why don't we just go ahead and fix that real quick? Man, I love live streaming. My live streams are fucking weird. So, I have a Ryzen 7. Oh, no, I went this route because I'm bougie. I have a Ryzen 7 3800X. Because I'm bougie. Core speed. Look at that core speed it's rolling at right now. Mwah. Mainboard. Yes, good. I did upgrade my I have 32 gigs of RAM now. You guys can't see. It's right there. 3800X. Ryzen 7 3800X 8-core processor. I'm gonna update that real quick. Ryzen 7 3800X. An Asus 3080 Ti Tough. Oh, 360p. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, you're right. No, it is a AMD Ryzen 7 3800X 8-core processor, which means 8 physical cores, 16 hyper-threaded. With 32 gigs of G-Skill Trident RAM at 40,000 megahertz. Or 4,000 megahertz, because that is actually correct. What speed? Oh, yeah. Oh, the current core speed. Lol. Nah, that core speed right now, let me tell you, that core speed is fucking 32. Shut up, you're 68 having ass. You max out 64 sometimes. Yeah, I was maxing out fucking 18 like mad, and I was like, damn, I gotta upgrade. No, my core speed is currently 4,216.5. It went up. Megahertz. And that's just the boost overclock. I don't like actually effort overclock anymore. Let me tell you what I have open. No, I've lived that life. I'm pretty confident I've got some inclinations. Listen, you have to understand that there was a day where I live streamed 14 and forgot that I had Skyrim running in the background the entire time. I'm not kidding. I was like, oh, whoops. I've done that more than a few times. I'm kind of dumb. But the computer didn't give a fuck. This is why, like, when people tell me that you gotta have 2 computers, you need 2 desktops to live stream. I'm like, no, you just don't anymore. That's just... With the multi-core fucking processing levels of the AMDs mean that you really don't need to do that. Like, you can just invest in a singular computer rather than 2. It's fine. Okay, let's go back to the hub, the main part of the island, because I do actually... Oh my god, I need to go to bed. That was so loud. That electrical zap was so fucking loud. Okay. On Fantasy 14 SL, several instances of Visual Studio, 150 tabs of browsers, switch between 4 browsers. Yeah, that used to be how I lived my life. Not even kidding. I used to be that guy. I'm just not anymore because I don't spend that much time at my computer. That's the only reason I'm not. Okay, let's do a real quick overview of the island because I was going to do that and then I just didn't. So here, beach. You'll notice I have a couple of friendos on the beach. I've got the alligator. Got the alligator. I've got the flying turtle. I have the fish. I have bird. I have sting. And there's a seal. Discord, Spotify, Mon, Gob, Compass, Guided, 2 instances of Obsidian. Shall I keep going? Fuck yeah. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Task Manager? So up here, you've got 2 workshops. Workshops are managed by this little fuck. So you set the agenda of what you want them to work on. So right now, these are its agenda. This is what they're going to be crafting, and then they'll be selling it. So I've got them booked out through through the 2 days from now, and then they have 2 days off. and then it pays out in the these blue things. And then up the hill, I've got 2 granaries. Talker. Yeah, well, I have a record player fucking plugged into my computer and piped into OBS, so. So up here, I have, this is a granary. That's also a granary, but it's being renovated. Those are managed by that guy over there, and it sends people out to go gather stuff. Voice mods, Steam, Epic, Uplay. Oh, why do you have Uplay? That's like just downloading. The house is finished! The treehouse is done. Woo! I forgot this was gonna be done at 11. This is the treehouse. Fuck yeah. Corian built her treehouse down on the coast. I built a windmill there. Got a couple of free games on it or something. Honestly, fuck Ubisoft. They don't even make good games. I'll die on that hill. Then naturally we're gonna go up the treehouse. Wow, such tree, much house. Plus, I think Humble gave me Valhalla on Uplay, not Steam. That would track. So, over here's my field of animals. Eventually, I will hopefully have more. That's the windmill. I don't know how to climb up to the top of it right now, and that really annoys me. Because I really want to climb to the top of the windmill, but this ladder doesn't work. Which is bullshit. So that's why, yeah. Like, there's got to be a way up there. I will figure it out. So help me, Todd Howard. I will do it. And then there's the 2 crop fields, and that's basically the whole island right now. Is these 2 fields. But over here, I got 2 Namazu, and the ugly duckling. Wow, crazy. I actually built this computer to also have Unity or Unreal Engine open all the time. Yeah. Kind of like my roommate's computer, because they're a VR developer. Alright, that's the island, and I need to go to bed. I swapped Monogame / Xena instead, Exena. I don't know what Exena is. I don't know if it's Xena. Xena, I say Xena. Xena's an Xbox 360 emulator that I really, really, really hope will eventually be able to run Fable 2. Because I want to play Fable 2, but I'm not buying a goddamn Xbox 360 just to play a Fable through on it. I'd rather pirate it. XNA. I know, I just saw it and immediately thought Xena. I want to play Fable 2. Me too! These buildings do build up over time, so like, every certain period of time, this building will advance and there'll be more to it. Which is neat. At least I think it's neat. Yeah, I've played Fable 1, I've played Fable 3, I want to play Fable 2, but the problem is Fable 2 was an Xbox 360 game, and I don't have an Xbox 360 anymore, I only have my PS3. So I would have to buy an Xbox 360 and a fucking copy of Fable 2, but the Xena simulator, last time I checked, they were still trying to work out the rendering bugs. I can't remember if it was built in Unity or Unreal. I think it was an Unreal game. Whatever engine it was built in, none of those games currently work. I played and beat Fable 2, but I want to play it again. I've never played it. No, it's either Unity or Unreal. I'm pretty sure it's Unreal. That iteration of the engine, they haven't gotten, last I checked, they had not gotten those working on the emulator yet with the graphical rendering pipeline. They were having trouble with that. Anyways, I legitimately need to go to bed. It's so late. Like, I needed to go to bed 30 minutes ago. Okay, Fable 1 story, though. Yes, I liked Fable 1. It's really good. Fable 3 is not. No sleep, never. I have work in the morning, and then I have to be at work early on Saturday. Listen, my coworkers are going to have to listen to me complain the entire time. Night, dude. All right, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Wait, quick question. Should I do Hildebrand on Saturday, or should I continue to do Savage? What do y'all think? Answer quickly. Savage, or should I do Hildebrand? I'm open to doing either, but I also don't want to make a decision on my own. You say Savage. Raven says Savage. Flav says he's gonna say you should beta test. That's what's about to come out of his keyboard. I can feel it in my bones. Better feel like, fuck you, you heard me talking, didn't you? Yeah. We'll see. I'll decide on the day. How about that? Okay, I'll see you guys later. As long as it's beta testing. There it is. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.